sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. The Hawkeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quick give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They give it to him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Grabs it in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Washington has it and their fresh set of downs. Throwing, Williams. Holds on, it's Mizz. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Williams will pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Caught on the RPO. Dragged down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Here's Williams to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right at the line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hawkeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this sophomore tight end, without question, is one of their most reliable playmakers. And we've got a couple of guys, one on each side in this game, who will do everything you could ask of a tight end. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got a little space. Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Sells to fake. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Diaz. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
And the ball's out there after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Williams. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Miss Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Williams looking for a man. Moving out to the right. Caught. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Williams on the move. There he goes. Got some room there to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Husky. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
Don't call them quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. On first down, it's Malton again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. You know the offense was watching film, and they saw all of these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan. It's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Slips through the line. Lowers those pads. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Throwing, Williams. to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington right back to the line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Williams will pass. Escapes trouble. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for an alley. At the 35, he's loose.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times, not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's Williams to throw. Still looking to his right. Fires to the right. Williams open on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. First play of the period, first down here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Williams looking for a man. Floats it out in space. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and keep up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Williams. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense usually clips at a really high level on third down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch. He'll
Gashing the D on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
They don't need a bunch on second down. The play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, they weren't able to come up with a completion on that play, but let's point out a positive here. How about the pass pro up front by this offensive line? They did an outstanding job giving their quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Williams on the play fake. Still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Right side, it's Diaz. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Hits inside, it's Moulton. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. Caught by Williams on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And they'll they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. In the red area, it's Washington. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Play fake, Williams. Keeping his eyes downfield. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Checking in from the Hawkeyes sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Extending the play. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Trying to take it back. Oh, he got loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Husky. The hand yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Iowa sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Rashad Downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Williams throws for the tight end. On target to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop if this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Fires quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark
things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Hawkeyes sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Malton.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Hawkeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. It's early in the season, but their college football playoff hopes are still alive, and they are determined to keep it that way. Their backs are against the wall. They're down, but he said, we get the ball here to start the second half. We can make this team rebuild, be resilient, starting with this opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks, Holly. Down he goes.
Now, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Turning it on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in creating snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Hawkeyes have moved it inside the 20. Ready, go! Off play action on first down. It's complete on the right side. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The snap sets up the throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Takes the easy one to the back. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. Coming out with it, it's Washington. He gets a block. Got him in the room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies. Stadium quite like it. For a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You gotta go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Release to the back. Left side is Phillips. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Phillips. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Trying to make one miss. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Making the adjustment on the play. Play action with Williams. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
Ball was incomplete, and I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Now on the move. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and long right here. Throwing, Williams. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Husky. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Keeps it on the ground. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Rush right in his face. He'll get rid of it. Had to force that one.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind it.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Williams on the play fake. The throw. Out wide left, it's Carr. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Washington wants to go quickly.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Out wide right, it's Carr. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Second and long here. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Play fake, Williams. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Right side, it's Parker. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They want to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they try it short, they really just struggle to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Washington. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Tells the run, wants to pass. They're all over him. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Fires downfield. And they're not on the same page there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. 3rd and long coming up. Here's Williams to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and short kick. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Throws to the wideout. Just gets rid of that one.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Ready, go! Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working the middle. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Play action with Williams. On the move. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Williams. Left side is Lawson. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Williams looking for a man. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Here's a give to Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Husky. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort. Getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up with a massive fumble recovery.
Williams. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pulls it in. It's Moss. They've got him corralled.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. And he added the the extra point. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The fake wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Trying to get started. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This is a design run.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Touchdown, Iowa! The defense putting points on the board.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throwing, Williams. Stepping to the right. On the move, he fires. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd down from the gun, Williams. Still looking. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Phillips. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Parker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this this upset.
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still in.